Huevo! On base! On base!
Go ahead, go ahead. He's need to go up and help us out and take out the docks. Go, Dax, go, baby, go, 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 go! Round it, round it!
Start.
Bravo!
I'm singing your song.
Oh yeah, she mixed the bows too. Yep.
Oh yeah. She's got this real man where she'll sing this person into it.
I know.
I'm not up on all that stuff. Nick. Hey-oh.
All right, so we started here against the Titans. It's the top of the first inning. Dax led us off with a first pitch single past shortstop. He now stole second base pretty easily. He did have to slide, but it was there easily. Soren now to short. Soren with a single on an error, and that scores Dax. So Nitro up 1-0 now. Because the ball went into the dugout, Soren gets to take second now. So Reed up next to bat. No outs. Again, Dax scores. Soren on second. Reed with the pitch over his head. 1-0 count now. One. Soren safe on the pickoff. Soren back out with a good lead. Reed settles in on a 1-1 count. Big, solid hit to center. That's going to drop against the fence, over the center fielder's head. Reed stays on second, but Soren is able to score as well. So RBI stand-up double for Reed. 2-0 Nitro. No outs. Dylan now up to bat. It's a big solid hit to center, well over the center fielder's head. So on the pickoff move through the second baseman's glove, Reed's going to take third. He's coming home now. So on the pickoff to second through the glove, goes into short center. Reed rounds third and scores. So now 3-0. Bases are empty now with no outs. Dylan up to bat. Ball high, so 1-0. Ball down, 2-0. Another ball down, 3-0. Coach giving an all clear to Dylan to swing on the 3-0 if it's there. Nice hit to shallow left field for another single. So Dylan now up, or Dylan now on base. Tyler up to bat. So no outs. We're in the top of the first. Nitro the visitors, so first up to bat. Dylan with a big lead on first. Tyler puts it into shallow. Shallow left. Dylan's going to stay on second. Didn't see if he took off or not on a steal. So Tyler with a single now. Still no outs. Runners on first and second for the Nitro with Will up to bat. So Will advances Dylan to third and Tyler to second. Hard grounder to third base. So Vinny up to bat now with Tyler on second and Dylan on third. Ball low and outside. There's one out. 3-0 lead for the Nitro.
I can move over too.
2-0 count. Vinny with a line drive into the gap in between center and right. Tyler hustles. So they hold Vinny on first, but Vinny with 2 RBI single. Tyler and Dylan both scored. Nitro now up 5-0. Easton up to bat. So one out. Vinny on first. Easton up to bat. Vinny safe at first. Easton with a hard grounder, but just foul.
Go Easton, you got a kid.
Vinny with a big lead. Vinny's going. Easton with a nice grounder right up the gap through the legs of the left fielder, and Vinny's going to take third now. So Easton with a single advances Vinny to third. Looks like they're making a pitching change potentially, or at least a mound visit here. So one out, and we've got see, recap, one out. I think it's 5-0 Nitro. We've got Easton on first and Vinny on third.
Your turn, Beckett.
Like a whole new
You're on deck, Miles.
Easton takes second. 0-1. Beckett with a hit up the middle. It's going to score Vincent. Easton now on third. So 6-0. I love it. So Miles goes from the Miles goes from the parking lot to the batter's box. Up to bat now, 1 out, runners on first and third. Runners on first and third, Miles up to bat, 1 out, Nitro up 6-0. Beckett takes second on defensive indifference. The second baseman and shortstop never moved. So Miles up again here. Fouls it off. Beckett on second, Easton on third. High off speed.
Good eye, Miles.
Good patience, Miles. Still 1 out. So 2-2 count now for Miles. Got Beckett on second, Easton on third with 1 out. Looked a little high. Looked a lot high. 2 outs now. Beckett on second, Easton on third. Dax back up to bat. We've hit through the order. Fouls it off. Whoa! Off a tree branch and back into the crowd. 0-1 count, 2 outs. High. One. Nice grounder right up the middle. That's going to score Easton and Beckett. All the way to the fence. Dax is going to take second. So that's 8-0 now, 2 outs. Soren now up to bat, with Dax standing on second. Elbow.
Go 19. Soren.
Ball high. 1-1 count. Fouls it off again. Counts 1-2 Soren with 2 outs in the top of the first inning. 8-0 lead for Nitro. 2-2 count now. Soren with a high ball that's going to drop with a nice play by second base. He showed a lot of range, went back into shallow right field and made the catch for the third out. So strong inning for the Nitro with the bats. 8 runs scored.
Living the dream, brother. Perfect baseball way. Yeah. I like that pullover. Is that on the website somewhere?
I bought it off of baseballsignals.com. And then nothing maroon.
Yeah, I don't either. Because they stock it up.
I know I have nothing maroon. I hardly have red. Just red period. So Dylan pitching to Reed behind the plate. We have Tyler on first base, Vinny at second, Will at shortstop, and Dax at third. We've got Beckett in right field and Soren in center with Easton in left field. So bottom of the first inning, Nitro with an 8-0 lead. One count now. Fouls it off.
Look good, Dylan. Look good.
Okay, 1-2 count now. Two.
Good miss.
2-2.
That's a strike.
All right.
Looked like strike 3 was missed there on the call.
You're good, Dylan. You're good.
And the batter walks. That looked like a perfect low and away strike for 3, but hitter walks. Nice pitch by Dylan. First pitch strike there, so 0-1 count. Big hit into the gap in right field for the cutoff. So big hit into the gap between right and center to the fence. That's a stand-up double. That sends the runner from first all the way around. Play at home is a little late, but the batter stays on second on the throw. So runner on second with no outs, and 8-1 lead for the Nitro at the top or bottom of the first inning. Nice block by Reed. Two-0 count right now. So 8-1 Nitro, no outs with a 2-0 count and a runner on second base. Big hit to Easton in left field with a good play. Nice catch. So first out recorded. Runner stays on second. Fourth batter up to bat now. One out. Nice pitch. 0-1. Ball gets by a little bit, and runner on second advances to third. So 1-1 count, one out, 8-1, bottom of the first.
You're good, you're good, you're good.
2-1 count now. One out. Runner on third. Big hit in the center. He's going to drop. Soren plays it quickly and is able to hold the runner at first. The runner from third scores, but nice job holding the runner at first by Soren. So now runner on first and one out. Runner steals second, one out. Nice inside pitch for the 1-1 count now. Another strike, 1-2 count. So one out, 1-2 count, runner on second, 8-2 lead by the Nitro in the bottom of the first inning. Nice off speed, that's going to drop into shallow. So the runner stays on second in case he had to tag up. So bloop single into shallow, center, leftish center. Puts runners on first and second with one out. Good job, Reed. 1-0. One. 1-1 count, one out, bottom of the first inning, 8-2. Runners on first and second for the Titans. Two 1 count now. 3-1. Rips the pitch in there for a full count now to the hitter. Here's the 3-2 pitch. So they get the first leg of the double play. Will fields it and flips it to Vinny at second to get the runner out there. So runners now on the corners for the Titans. There's 2 outs though. 8-2 Nitro lead. So ball sneaks by on the throwdown for the attempted steal, or the steal of second. That gets the runner from third in. So 8-3 now. Nitro over the Titans in the bottom of the first inning. Little bloop, pop fly to Vinny at second for the third out. So Nitro retire the third out after Titans get 3 in. So 8-3. Nitro's back up at the plate. We'll be playing 9 innings today, or at least that's the plan. So looks like the same pitcher for the Titans, although I can't, I don't remember his number, but it looks like the same pitcher. Reed will be leading Nitro off here. We're in the bottom, or sorry, the top of the second inning now, start of the second. All right, Reed, first batter of the second inning, fouls it off. Reed had a big line drive over the head of the center fielder earlier.
Let's go, Reed. Good patience. Good
A
job.
little off speed. That's too far inside, so the count is now 1-1 to Reed. Reed with a nice line drive back up the middle, but the second baseman fields it quickly for the first out. So hard hit ball, but second baseman was there and was able to field it quickly. We got Dylan up to bat now with 1 out in the top of the second. Big hard hit grounder through the gap between third and short. for a quick single. Dylan on first now with Tyler up to bat. Dylan still second. Okay, so Dylan on second with one out. Tyler up to bat, looking at a 1-0 count. Gets hit. So he's going to take first now on the hit by pitch. That leaves Dylan on second on the dead ball. Will up to bat with one out. So runners on first and second for Will.
He saw it.
A 1 count, 1 out. One count. 2-1 count. 2-1. 1 out. Top of the second.
On the corner.
2-2. Looked pretty far outside there, but
Hold the trigger, Will. You got it, kid. There you go.
and double play ball to the shortstop, who happened to be standing close to the middle of the field just because of the runner on second he was holding. So he happened to be in really good position, makes a nice play, turns the double play by himself, and gets the third out. So Nitro, with 8 runs in the first, still have an 8-3 lead in the middle of the second inning. Defensively, we've got Miles up on the mound now, ready to take some warm-up pitches. Tyler's running out to first. Vinny is at second. Will at short. Dax at third. I think, yep, Dax at third. Dylan in right field. Soren in center. Yep, Easton in left field. Yep, and Reed back behind the plate as the catcher. Again, we're at the middle of the second inning. So it's not a traditional fence here in the back. It's a net. And so it is moving with the wind. So if the picture shifts, I apologize. It's a pretty loose net, so it moves quite a bit. So Miles settles into the first hitter of the bottom of the second inning. First pitch strike for a 0-1 count to the hitter. One. 'High pop fly to the middle of the field, called by Will. Fields it. First out. So 1 out, new batter.
Stop, Reed.
1-0 count. 2-0 count.
You're all right.
It's 1-0, 3-0 count. 1 out, 3-0 count. So batter walks, runner on first now, 1 out. Good pitch. Gets ahead. 0-1 count now. Runner on first. We're in the bottom of the second inning. The Nitro are up 8-3.
Runner!
All right. So with 1 out, runner on first. Runner takes off for the steal. Hitter pops it to the first baseman in foul territory. So Tyler able to make the play on the foul ball for the second out, and then doubles up the runner who was trying to steal second for a double play at first base. So ends the inning. Good inning for the Nitro. Going into the third inning now, maintaining an 8-3 lead. New pitcher for the Titans. Looks like a left-hander coming up.
Say hi to Brendan. What's
Yeah.
up, Brendan? I don't know if he's watching or not. But
So Vinny will get us started off here in the third inning, top of the third. Again, 8-3 lead for the Nitro.
It started 2-1.
Oh, 1. And 2.
You're on it. Just takes one. Just takes one.
Vincent with a line drive over second base. That's going to roll into the gap between center and right for a single. Easton now up to bat. Runner on first for him, no outs. Vinny on the steal attempt, but it was a foul, so he's going to go back to first. Easton will be looking at 0-1 now. Vinny safe at first on the pickoff attempt. Vinny stealing second there. Beats the throw and on second base now for Easton, who is looking at a 1-1 count. No outs. Easton with the bunt. Nice bunt. Good job, Easton. That was a really nice bunt. So on the fielder's choice, they get Easton at first, but advances Vincent to third base now. So one out. One out with Vinny. One out with Vinny on third and Beckett up to bat. Ball down in the dirt, but stopped by the catcher nicely. So Vinny with a nice secondary lead walks back to third. 1-0 count now. One out. Well, breaking ball inside. 2-0 count. Catcher's able to stop it again. Leaves Beckett at third, or Vinny at third. So 2-0 count now. Beckett with a grounder up the gap between third and short to score Vincent. That puts Vinny in. So 9-3 now. Beckett on first. Miles up to bat now. So one out still, 9-3. Miles hitting. Runner on first. Pickoff move. Safe. Beckett on second, steals second. Miles on a 1-0 count. Oh no, it was called a strike. It was an 0-1 count now. I thought it was a low. Not a low one. That one was a ball. So 1-1 now. 1-1, one out. Runner on second. We are in the top of the third inning now. 1-2 count.
Good aggressive swing. That was nice.
So Miles grounds out to first, but gets Beckett over to third base.
Your turn, Dax. Stay hot, kid.
Dax up to bat again now. He's got 2 outs. Runner on third. Fouls off. 0-1. Dax does a nice job of standing in the box on the inside pitch. Ball high and away. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Runner on third with a 2 out. With 2 outs, yep. Dax rips one into, oh, that was a hard drive into right field. I can't tell from the perspective here, but that had to be close to the fence. That went a long way. So start the, or go into the middle of the third inning. 1 run scores for the Nitro that inning, so it's now 9-3 Nitro. We're in the middle of the third with Miles returning to the mound. Looks like Reed is coming out to catch again. We have Dylan at first. We have Easton at second. Soren at short. Beckett at third. Tyler in right field. Will in center field. Vincent in left field.
Ball 6 coming down.
That's what I thought I was
Use a key.
not this game. My son, he played first base.
He's just trying to
Okay.
be like his dad.
Right, yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying is that he gets harder for him to get off.
Nice. Beautiful inside pitch for the first strike here. So in the bottom of the third inning, it was 9-3. Grounder to Easton, plays it at second, throws a little high, and safe at first. So Dylan has to come off the bag, and leadoff runner gets on first. So runner on first base, we got 0 outs, and we're in the bottom of the third inning. Oh, Miles had him frozen. The pickoff move gets through Dylan's glove and hits the first base coach in the leg to prevent the runner from advancing to second. Just a bad luck for the Titans, but the runner takes second. So we have strike call. So 2 strikes on the batter. Runner on second base. No outs.
Finish both sides.
1-1 count, sorry, my bad. So no outs, 1-1 count, runner on second. Big, huge lead off. Easton holding him. Two one. Fouls that off to go 2-2 now. Evens up the count. So no outs, but a 2-2 count on the hitter with the runner on second in the bottom of the third inning. Nitro winning by 6, 9-3. Nice stop by Reed. Keeps the runner on second. So full count now. Here's the 3-2 pitch. High. Drops. So that ball, it's a high fly ball that drops into shallow left field. Probably looked like it could have gone foul, but ends up fair by about 1.5 feet from my vantage point. That leaves the runner, though, stranded on or frozen at second base, so he does not advance on that. So runners both steal from first and second to second and third. Throw down gets by, but Vinny's there very astutely. He plays the ball very quickly, leaves the runners from advancing any further home. So no outs with runners on second and third, and a 1-0 count to the hitter. That's now 3 balls, no strikes, with runners on second and third, no outs.
Good frame.
3-1 now. Fouls that off. Miles coming back nicely to get to full count on this hitter. Nice pitching. So Miles gets to full count with runners on second and third and no outs. Hitter shows some patience and doesn't chase that 3-2. We're going to have a meeting on the mound with coach coming out to talk to Miles and Reed. Runners on first, second, and third. So bases loaded with no outs now. Nitro still with a 9-3 lead in the bottom of the third inning.
He's trying to sell her car.
So a big hit down the line. Bounces foul by about 1.5 feet or 2 feet. So we've got 0-1 count, bases loaded. 1-1 now.
Let's go. 1-1.
State, and I was like, oh, I'm driving 70, and I'm like,
2-1 now.
four tires.
Come on.
2-2. Bases loaded. 2-2 count, no outs.
Nice pitch, Miles.
Good job, Miles. So Miles with the strikeout for 1 out now with bases loaded. Oh, 1 count now. It looks like it was a very, 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 very good mound meeting from Coach. One. That looked close. 2-1 now. Called ball. So 1 out. 2-1 count. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Nitro with a 9-3 lead, but the Titans with the bases loaded. Nice stop by Reed. Good job, Reed. 3-1 count now. Really important blocking by Reed there with the bases loaded. Double play ball. Easton with a great, very, very smart play. Very smart play. He tags the runner and makes the throw down to first to get the runner out. Gets out of the inning. Big time, big time, big time defensive play by Easton there for the 3rd out. So 9-3 lead is preserved even with bases loaded and no outs.
How's it look on there?
But I think it's working. Yeah. I saw you on the phone. You left there. Nothing. No on-call emergency.
No,
Okay,
no,
good.
Nope.
All right. I looked
Just
over. And
kid arrangements.
yes, right. Yeah, it seems like this has been working.
Good. Brent's parents live in Florida, so Dax and Brent were really excited about them being able to watch this.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
have to ask them if they've turned it on yet today.
Okay, yeah.
So-
I can't always see how many people are on there, but I try and I tweet that or I send out that link
Yeah.
on
they-
2Snap. Yeah. Okay, that's the
and
easiest way to
Dax
find
was
it.
also talking to one of his coaches about, you could watch him pitch on it. He's like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and then it's on YouTube too, so you can watch
Yeah,
it later.
well, thanks for doing it.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so we'll have Soren up to bat first.
Hold it, coming down.
Looks like it's a new pitcher for the Titans now.
All right, Soren. Go.
So 9-3. Nitro, top of the 4th inning now. Ball 1. Soren waits on that off-speed pitch, hits it to short. Throw is high, and Soren takes first. So nice patience on the off-speed pitch. Keeps his weight back. It's a nice grounder to short who fields it and makes an errant throw. So we got a runner on first now with Soren, and Reed now up to bat. No outs in the top of the 4th inning. Soren gets him out on the steal. Looks to me like the tag was late, to be honest. The throw from catcher was kind of to the arm side of the shortstop, so he had to reach back across his body to make the tag, and I think just was not there in time, but the call was made as an out. So 1 out now with Reed up to bat. He's looking at a 2-0 count, I think. A little bloop grounder. It's almost like he's going to beat it easily. So he's safe on first with a grounder that dies along the first or third base line. That puts him on first with 1 out, and Dylan now up to bat. I looked a little outside and high. Going with a big, Reed's got a double up. So Reed tags up on a bad throw to first and is now going to take second anyways. So Dylan with a high fly ball to center. Reed was on the steal, doubles back, tags up on a bad throw to first on the attempted double up, and ends up putting Reed on second with 2 outs. Now Tyler up to bat. Off speed comes in outside and high. Good eye by Tyler, despite the early curveball that came almost back into the zone. He waits on that one outside, so 2-0 count now. Runner on second. Tyler with a big hit into left field. That's going to drop, and that's going to keep going. That's going to spin out into the corner. Reed's going to score easily for the 10th run. Tyler rounds. Oh, he showed some patience there. Nice rounding of second base and watching the throw. Doesn't take the chance of trying to take third to make an out. Lets Will do the work for him. Let's get him back in. Let's get him in on Will's at bat here. So Will with a hard grounder up the middle. Yep, that's going to bring Tyler home. Will's going to...
What to do, Vincent? You're up, Tyler. You're up.
Well done. So Tyler with the double. Then he scores on the single from Will. So it's 11-3 now Nitro with Vinny up to bat, 2 outs.
All right.
Seemed like a high pitch, but it's called a strike, 0-1. Will leads off at first, 2 outs.
I'll pack. There you go.
Will still second,
Okay.
2 outs now.
3-1, Vinny. Gotta be perfect.
So Vinny walks. That puts runners on first and second for Easton. So 2 outs. Easton up to bat. Runners on first and second. Nitro with an 11-3 lead. Inside. He did a nice job standing in there. I would have moved. I would have definitely moved. So runner on first and second with a 2-0 count now to Easton. Easton waits on it, but fouls it off down the first base line. So 2-1 count now. Foul. Very close. It was a nice hard hit ball down third base line. So it's a 2-2 count now for Easton with runners on first and second, 2 outs. Top of the 4th inning. Top of the 4th inning. Easton stays alive with the foul. Stays at 2-2. Runners on first and second. That ends the inning, 11-3, so good inning for the Nitro. They put up 2. We go into the bottom of the 4th inning now. Nitro up 11-3. So it'll be Beckett pitching to Reed behind the plate. Tyler is on first. Easton is on second. Soren is at short. Dylan's at third. Dax is at right field. Miles is in center field, and Vincent is in left field. So we're in the bottom of the 4th. So bottom of the 4th, 11-3.
Let's go Beckett.
Oh, 1.
Get started.
0-2. Fouls that off into a yard. So 0-2 count still. Rounder hops to Easton, makes the throw to first, and he's out. So 1 out now. Ball 1. Two balls. Pop fly. Oh, nice. Almost caught. Almost caught in right field by Dax. Nice effort there to make, or to come a long way. So runner on first now. 1 out.
Runner.
So we've got runner still second. So runner on second base right now with 1 out. So 0-1 count.
Good miss.
1-1. Two one.
All right.
So 2-1 count, 1 out, runner on second base. Fouls that off, so 2-2 now. Fouls that off. 2-2 count still. 1 out. Bottom of the 4th inning.
Ooh, good pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
There you go.
Strikes him out, so
Way to battle back. 12.
2 outs now. Timeout called. Sorry, I keep sniffing into the microphone. So runner on second, 2 outs.
Andrew's not going to
No, Vivian has to work. She's on production for the school play. It starts at 7, so she has to take her there. It starts at, she has to be there like 4:30 or something.
Bravo!
You okay, Reed?
Where do you use your head,
Yeah.
Reed?
So Reed takes one off the head on a foul tip. So 0-1.
See, that's where the driver's license comes in handy, right?
Just a little bit.
Pick off safe to second. So 0-1. 2 outs. We are in the bottom of the 4th inning. Runner on second.
Time. What's your name? Go Blake.
0-2 now.
0-2.
Runner on second. Tips it off. Stays alive. Still 0-2. Runner on second.
Go Blake.
Hard grounder up the middle. So hard runner on the middle gets in, hard grounder up the middle gets into center, so the runner on second scores, so 11-4 now. Runner on first. 2 outs still. Strike one, 0-1. Runner on first, leads off.
Elbow.
Oh! He dropped the first one. I didn't call it.
Nick almost makes the play
0-2.
behind me. 0-2 count now, 2 outs, runner on first base. We'll pop up to Soren at short for the 3rd out. So Nitro get out of the inning, allowing 1 run, so it's 11-4, and strand a runner on first. So we finish up 4 innings with an 11-4 lead for the Nitro, going into the 5th. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if there's a new pitcher or not for the Titans.
Hey, he's out of eligibility. Don't worry about it.
mom texted about 2 minutes ago, and she said, "Thank the guy for announcing the game. It's very helpful."
So I used to just record it and then just show it, and then it's hard to know what's going on. 'Cause
Right.
It's not
Score and outs
So,
and everything.
yeah, I feel awkward talking, but but it's actually, it keeps me under my best behavior too.
Yes. You don't want to cuss in front of them.
Exactly. You know.
Maybe one of those over here.
Okay, we're starting off the 5th inning here. I believe it's the same pitcher for the Titans. Beckett up to bat. So 11-4. Ball 1. So a hard hit ball down the first base line. First baseman gets a glove on it though and is able to bat it down and make a play. So 1 out now, Miles up to bat. Miles does a nice job getting the bat down on the high curved ball over his head. So 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out. One.
1-1. Two.
1-2. Fouls it off and stays alive. 1-2 count, 1 out. Two now.
2-2.
Miles with a nice line drive into right field. Rounds first. So runner on now for Dax coming up to bat with 1 out in the top of the 5th inning. Nitro with an 11-4 lead. Miles on first. Dax up to bat, 1 out. Pickoff move to first, safe. Another pickoff move to first, safe.
Bravo!
0-1 to Dax with Miles on first, 1 out. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Pickoff move to first, safe.
I usually get soaked when I do it. And I
Oh!
Three. No.
I think that hit his helmet, right? Did it hit his helmet? Okay, good. Whoa. Okay, so the throwdown on Miles still in second hits him in the helmet. Made quite a noise. I was worried it hit him in the back, but luckily it hit his helmet. That puts him on third now, and the ball kind of going astray. Dax able to hold off on the off-speed breaking ball. It's now 1-2 count. Miles on third base now. 1 out. Dax with a big pop fly. It's going to drop short. It's going to drop. Oh! He makes the play in right field. So Dax with the sacrifice fly to right field. Really an athletic play by right field to even make the out. That brings the runner in, Miles, from third. So 12-4 now for the Nitro with Soren up to bat. Breaking ball off speed drops into the zone. So Soren looks at 0-1. 2 outs. Nobody on. Soren with a nice line drive into center field. That's going to be a single. He rounds first. Ball comes in to second, and that is another runner on base for the Nitro. Reed will be up next. He's taken off his shins. So Soren on first, 2 outs. Reed on, Reed up to bat. Nitro already with 1 run this inning, so 12-4 lead in the top of the 5th inning.
Hey, we're hitting till we're not, right? Let's go.
0-1 count.
Yeah.
1-1 count now for Reed. Dax on first, Soren on first. Pickoff move to first safe. Reed with the 1-1. Pitcher steps off the rubber. Soren goes back to first. Reed fouls it up. Might be a play by the catcher. And he makes a nice catch. Catcher makes a nice catch on the foul ball into kind of the catcher's territory. Tough play. It actually kind of was up against the fence. So nice catch by the catcher there. That puts up the 3rd out and gets the Titans out of the inning. So we've got Nitro up 12-4. We've got Will up to pitch now. I'm going to guess it's Reed catching since he had the shins on deck. So Will on the mound, Tyler on first, Vincent at second, Soren at short, Dylan at third, Dax in right field, Miles in center field, Beckett in left field, and Reed is coming out now for catcher. So we're in the bottom of the 5th inning now. Nitro with a 12-4 lead. Okay. Will on the mound here. A 1. Nice pitch. 0-2. Really nice breaking off speed pitch there. Freezes the batter. Strikes him out on 3 pitches. There's a beauty.
One down, boys, one.
And they execute a perfect round the horn here from a strikeout. 1 out now. One ball. Big hit into so the ball lands in shallow left field. Runner's held at first though, doesn't try and take 2. So a single on that. We've got one out still. Meeting with Reed and Will at the mound. So Will with the ball. That lets the runner on first get to second. So runner on first takes second. So still 1 out though. Runner on second now. Good pitch. Grounder to short. Nice play. Nice play by Soren. At short, charges that slow grounder, fields it, and gets the throw to Tyler for the 2nd out of the inning. The runner does advance to third from there. So now 2 outs. Runner on third base in the bottom of the 5th inning. Nitro still up 12-4. One 0 now. Two 0 runner on third. 2 outs. Ooh, close play. Nice hustle, Reed. So runner comes in from short, or so runner comes in from third on a pass ball. So there's a run for the Titans to make it 12-5. Will on the mound. The 3-0 count now. 2 outs. Runner walks, so another runner on first here with 2 outs and a 12-5 lead for the Nitro. Nice pickoff move by Will, but safe. That was close, though. That runner on first almost had the kind of frozen moment on the leadoff. So 2 outs. He's going. Strike. Throw down to second. Gets into the outfield, but Miles is there. Collects the ball. Keeps the runner on second, so steal of second base. 0-1 count to the hitter, 2 outs. 12-5 lead in the bottom of the 5th. Really nice pitch there. So now way ahead. 0-2 count on the hitter with 2 outs. Hitter stays alive, fouls it off, 0-2. Gets him at third on the steal. Nice throw, Reed. So great throw by Reed to Dylan at third to record the 3rd out on the steal. So that ends the inning. We've got 12-5 lead for the Nitro. We're going into the 6th inning now. As I mentioned, the plan is to play 9. When we started the game, the sun was out, but it looks like that is not going to happen for the rest of the game. It really got overcast here, and I don't think there's going to be much of a break in the clouds. New pitcher for the Titans. Nitro ready to start this top of the 6th. So it looks like it'll be Dylan up first for the Nitro. Okay, so heading into the top of the 6th, Dylan up to bat. Twelve to 5. Ball down and away, so 1-0 count for Dylan. Another ball down, so 2-0 count for Dylan. Good eye. Line drive to shortstop, gets past his glove. Nice hit. So a single there for Dylan. Tyler up to bat now. We've got no outs in the top of the 6th inning.
You ready, Parker?
Throw down just a little short. Gives Dylan time to get the slide into second for the steal. Tyler looking at an 0-1 count. No outs. Runner on second. Outside pitch called a strike. 0-2 now. No outs. Ball down in the dirt. Ooh, catcher blocks it and finds it. Dylan, a big secondary lead, but not able to pull the trigger because of the good stop by the catcher there. Tyler looking at 1-2 now. Down. So 2-2 now. Tyler showing nice patience. No outs. Dylan on second. Fouls it off. Stays alive. Tyler with a huge chopping grounder. Play by the second baseman. Nice little glove snag, but advances the runner to third. So Dylan on third now with 1 out. Tyler moves him around, and Will's now up to bat. So Will up to bat with 1 out now. Oh, 1. 0-2 now. Drop third strike. Will's gonna. So Dylan scores from third on the drop third strike. So 2 outs now. We've got Vinny up to bat. So empty bases with 2 outs for Vinny in the bottom or the top of the 6th. The ball's down low and inside, so 1-0 count.
You got it, 2-1.
Foul ball, chopper down the third base line. Fielded cleanly by Coach Cummings, and good throw back to the pitcher. 1-1 count now to Vinny, 2 outs, bases empty, top of the 6th inning. And he fouls it off to the right now, so 1-2 count.
Strike swing.
Two count now for Vinny.
2-2. Second, please. Thank you.
So end of the top of the 6th, we move into the middle of the 6th now, 12-5. I think that's right. Hold on, let me check. I think it's going to be 13-5 actually. Yeah, it's 13-5 for the Nitro over the Titans. We're going into the bottom of the 6th inning now. Eight-run lead for the Nitro. The difference maker is the 8-run first inning for the Nitro. So we've got Will back up on the mound. We've got Dylan at first. We've got Easton at second. Miles at shortstop. Beckett at third. Vinny's coming out to catch for Will. Tyler's in right field. Reed is in center field, and looks like it's Dax. I think it's Dax. Yeah, Dax is in left field. One of those. Okay, so Will facing the same batter. He had 0-2, but the inning ended on the base pass with the play at third. So
Out of play, man.
foul out of play. 0-1 count. Will gets ahead again on the batter. Big hit right out to Dax in left field. Good play. 1 out now. So big hit out there, but Dax settles under it quickly and is able to make the play for the first out. So we're in the bottom of the 6th inning. 13-5 Nitro. We are playing 9 according to plan, I think. Line drive back to Will off of his glove. Easton there makes a great play for the second out.
Remember, Ben, you got back up first on that.
So the comebacker to Will, he almost gloves it, but slows it down enough for Easton to make a nice play on the ready for the second out. Third base. So grounder to third for the third out. So 3 up, 3 down for the Nitro. End of 6. I wish it was warmer too. So we go into the 7th. Looks like the same pitcher for the Titans. Easton will be up to bat. All right, starting off the 7th here. Easton with the chopping grounder off the glove of the pitcher. Easton hustles it out. Safe at first. Nice hustle by Easton for a single. So runner on first to start the 7th. I believe that was first pitch too. So we've got no outs. Runner on first. Top of the 7th. Outside. 1-0. Easton stealing second. Just beats the throw. Nice throw catch. So 2-0 count now with Easton on second.
2-0. Go, Jacob.
Fouls that off. So 2-1 now. 2-1 now. Easton on second, no outs.
Two. 2-2.
2-2 count now. So first out of the inning. Easton on second. Miles up to bat now. Miles with a big line drive into right field. That's going to go to the fence. That's going to score Easton from second. Miles running for second. He's got a stand-up double on second base. Big hit, 14-5 now for the Nitro. 1 out, Dax now up.
One down. Outside.
1-0. So 1-0, 1 out, runner on second. Dax, it's going to drop. It's going to take a good bounce for the Nitro. It's going to go to the fence. Miles is now going to come from second to score. And Dax with his own stand-up double. So that's now 16-5 for the Nitro. Soren out to bat. 1 out.
Your turn, Soren.
Come on, Soren.
Short.
0-1, 1 out. Dax is on second right now.
Go, Jacob. Sword in, David. Be a hitter now.
Good. Hey, protect
So 0-2, 1 out, Dax on second. Soren with a big hit into center. He's going to settle. Plays, does a nice job getting the ball in to keep Dax on second. So there's the second out. Reed's now up to bat. So Dax on second. Reed up to bat with 2 outs. Oh, 1.
Saw it.
Dax is going. He's there easily on the steal. So Dax now on third base with a nice steal and a big lead off. Reed 0-2. 2 outs. Top of the 7th inning. Reed with a big drive into right field. That's going to drop. That's going to go to the fence. Now he's going to take 2 and he's going to take 3. So Reed with a triple. Reed with a big triple into right field. That scores Dax from third. 2 outs with Dylan up. Reed on third base. And 17 runs now for the Nitro. 17-5. 1-0 count now for Dylan.
Good
2-0 count now. Runner on third. 2 outs. Top of the 7th. Ball high for 3-0. So Dylan still looking for a hittable pitch. 3-0. Reed on third. So Dylan walks on 4 pitches, puts runners on the corners in the top of the 7th with a 17-5 lead for the Nitro, and Tyler's now up to bat with 2 outs. Tyler fouls off to left side of the field, so runners on first and third still. 0-1 count. Tyler with a big hit into the gap in left. Bounces over the left fielder's head. Dylan hustling around third. They're going to make a throw down to home. Tyler beats the throw for a triple. That brings so Dylan and Reed. Dylan all the way from first. Both score on a big hit by Tyler. Will is now up to bat with Tyler on third. So another 2 runs scored for the Nitro. We've got 19-5 with 2 outs. Ball outside. Count is 2-0 with 2 outs. Count is now 3-0 with 2 outs, and Tyler on third. We're in the top of the 7th inning still. So Will walks. Runners now on first and third. Coach is coming out to talk to the pitcher. Nitro are up 18-5.
Hey, Vincent, watch the outside. Hey, he's going to pitch you the rest of the bat. He's going to pitch you outside. It's outside, take it outside.
So Vinny up to bat now, 2 outs. Will on first and Tyler on third. Ball gets by. Will's going to take second and Tyler's going to stay on third. So Vinny now with runners on second and third with a 1-0 count and 2 outs. So a little chopping, grounder, stays on the third base line, stays fair. That lets Vinny get to first, keeps Will on second on the plate on the third base line. Easton now up to bat, 2 outs. So 1-0. So Easton with a 1-0 count with 2 outs. Vinny is on first and Will is on second.
Good swing.
1-1 now. Houston pops it up high into foul territory. Catcher makes a nice play on the foul ball. So that completes the top of the 7th. Moving the back half of the 7th inning with the Nitro taking the field. A lot of runs scored that inning with 2 outs on the board. So some nice hitting by the Nitro. I believe we scored 4 runs with 2 outs on the board. It may have been 5. So 18-5 lead now for the Nitro over the Titans in the bottom of the 7th inning. 19-5, sorry. 19-5 in the bottom of the 7th. Oh, I got some. So Soren pitching now to Vinny catching. Soren pitching to Vinny catching. Dylan at first. Easton at second. Miles at short. Dax at third. Will in right field. Reed in center field. Beckett in left field. Okay, so we start the bottom of the 7th. Nitro with a 19-5 lead. We're going to play 9, it looks like. One 0 count now. Grounder to Easton at second. Gets through the glove and into right field. So runner takes first, or batter takes first. So runner on first base with no outs in the bottom of the 7th. 19-5 for the Nitro. Soren with a nice pickoff move, but safe. Runner takes second. So safe on the steal. So 2-0. Runner on second. Sorry, now it's 2-0. So 2-0, no outs. Runner on second. Nice. Good hustle, Soren. Nice hustle by Soren to make the play from the pitcher's mound on the pop-up foul into the third base kind of line. Vinny, Dax, and Soren were all able to make a play towards it, but Soren calls it and does a nice job. So 1 out now. Runner on second. 1-0 count now. Runner retreats back to second. High fly ball to Reed in center. 2 outs now. Runner stays on second. So we've got 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Titans looking at runner on second. So line drive to left field, scores the runner from second. 2 outs, runner on first now. $19-6 for the Nitro right now. Runner stealing second. Takes second. A ball on the pitch, so 1-0, 2 outs. Fouls that off to bring the runner who was going to take third over to back to second. So 2 outs, runner on second base. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. 1-1 count to the hitter. Good pitch. Grounder over to Dylan at first, who can step on the bag. for the third out. So Titans strand a runner on second. Nitro up 19-6. Going into the 8th inning now. Looks like a new pitcher for the Titans again. It is 19-6. (19-6). So Beckett up to bat to start the top of the 8th inning. Oh, 1. Oh, 2. Big hit into center. Nice play by the center fielder for a grab to make the out. So 1 out now. Top of the 8th. Miles now up to bat. Fouls it off to left field. 0-1. Fouls that off to the right. 0-2. 1 out. Top of the 8th. Ball 1. Way to stay alive, Miles. 1-2. So 1-2, 1 out, top of the 8th.
Bill, 1-2.
Nice grounder. Backhand by the shortstop, but no chance to make the throw. Miles with a single. Brings up Dax. 1 out.
Go Dax. Keep hitting the ball hard, kid.
So Miles on first. Dax up to bat. 1 out. Nitro up 19-6 in the top of the 8th inning. Dax hits it into... Oh, there's no one covering first, so he's going to be safe. No one covers first.
Good job.
So, nice hit by Dax over to second base, right between first and second. Draws the first baseman over. No one's covering first, so Dax is safe at 1. Miles safe on second. Soren up to bat with 1 out. Soren with the hit up the middle. Off the glove of the second baseman. That brings Miles home and Soren on first. So scores another run, 20-6. 1 out. We've got Soren on first. We have Dax on second. We have Reed up to bat. Miles just scored.
Are you in preschool, JoJo?
Reed with a hard hit ball, short. Make the first leg of the double play at second on the fielder's choice for Reed. So that brings Soren in as a second out, but puts Dax at third. We've got Reed on first. We've got Dax on third. We have Dylan now up to bat with 2 outs in the top of the 8th inning. Ball 1. Runners on the corners, 2 outs.
Start.
1-1.
1-1. Outside.
2-1 now for Dylan with 2 outs. We've got runners on the corners for him. A 20-6 lead for the Nitro in the 8th inning. Another ball outside, so that's 3-1 now for Dylan.
Hitters count.
We've got a 3-1 count to Dylan with 2 outs. We've got runners on the corners. Reed on first and Dax on third. Tyler's up to bat. Or sorry, Tyler's on deck. Another ball high, so Dylan walks on 5 pitches. That loads the bases for Tyler.
Bases juiced, 43s.
Tyler up to bat with bases loaded, 2 outs in the top of the 8th inning. Foul tip, 0-1.
Hit it, kid. Hit it hard.
Tyler with a big foul ball over the right side. That
Good stroke.
Takes 1. Let's go 3.
was a Foul ball for 0-2. Tyler settles in now. Big hit, high ball into the gap between center and left. That's going to score 2 runs. That's going to put Tyler. It's going to put Tyler on first. Dylan ends up on third, but Reed and Dax are able to score on 2 outs. So that is 22-6. Tyler, big hit, 2 RBI single. Will is now up to bat. Dylan on third base, 2 outs. So 1-0 now. Inside, so 2 balls, no strikes. So 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Tyler on first, Dylan on third. Will with a line drive into the gap in right and center, so left and center. That's going to bring Tyler around from first all the way to third. Will is in between the base paths. That's a nice hit with Dylan scores, so 23. That brings up Vinny. Runners on the corners again, 2 outs. We have Will now on first and Tyler on third. 2 outs. Vinny up to bat. There's a ball, 1-0.
Short.
1-1. Two one. Three one. So 3-1 count to Vinny, 2 strikes, so 2 outs, and we've got Will on first and Tyler on third. Top of the 8th inning. Pops it up, called by the first baseman, so that's it. Into the 8th inning now. Nitro with a lot of big runs there, big inning for the Nitro. They put up 4 runs, I believe. 23 now to 6. Bottom of the 8th inning. I think we're going to play one more, so 8-inning game, I think, is our plan. Looks like the conference between the coach and the ump. So home team provided the ump, and looks like they're thinking about 8 innings. So we move into the bottom of the 8th. Probably the last frame here. We have Tyler coming out to pitch.
Yeah, your front half to go out front. Top out. Go back. Not that fast. Wait.
So Tyler's going to be on the mound. I'm guessing Vinny's coming out because he was the last out, so that's why he's not out here. So he'll be catching. Yep, that's him. We have Dylan on first, Beckett at second, Miles at short, Dax at third.
I'm gonna start wearing my cup.
Will in right field. Let me reset here. Tyler on the mound. Vinny catching. Dylan at first. Beckett at second. Miles at short. Dax at third. Will in right field. Soren in center. Easton in left field.
Bring it down, Ben. Bring it down.
All right, bottom of the eighth. High ball to center. Soren gets underneath it for the first out. So one out.
In a minute, T. Let's go, man.
Outside, one ball, no strikes. One out. Bottom of the eighth. I believe this is our last half inning.
There you go.
One ball, one strike. One out.
Bring the heat.
One ball, two strikes. Grounded to short. Beats the throw. So we've got runner on first. Got a runner on first, one out.
In a minute, T. Let's go.
One out, runner on first base.
Runner.
Strike one.
Good throw.
Good throw, Vinny.
So good throw down by Vinny. Just the runner just gets by the tag. So we've got one out with a runner on second now on the steal. We got a 0-1 count to the hitter. Good strike. Two strikes now with one out. So 0-2 count to the hitter. stays alive with a foul off to left field, or to left side, into the woods. So 0-2 now, still 1 out. Runner on second, bottom of the 8th. It's just underneath the tag. Good throw, Vin. So we have runner on third now with 1 out. It's a 1-2 count to the hitter. Fouls it off. One, two.
One, two, count.
Huh? 2-2. Strikeout for Tyler. That puts 2 outs on the board, so he got a runner on third with 2 outs. Ball 1. One.
Jacob. 1-1. Go, Jacob. Go, Jacob.
Good at it. Go, Buck.
Oh. So called safe at home. I'm not. That was a close play. Called safe though. So 8. So it's a 2-2 count now. Two outs. Grounder up the middle. Sneaks into center field, so another single here. So we've got a runner on first with 2 outs. 23-7.
Battle, please. Come on, Buck. Good at it.
Go, Parker.
Runner steals second now, so I think that was a ball. So 1 ball, no strikes, runner on second, 2 outs.
Strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on second. Brings the runner back to second now, so 1-1 count, 2 outs, runner on second. Safe at third now. So 1-2 count though now on the hitter. So Tyler way ahead on the hitter. 1-2 with a runner on third. 2 outs. 2-2 count. Ground up the middle. So grounder up the middle. Scores the runner from third. Another runner on first. 2 outs. So it is now 23-8. Runner on first. Bottom of the 8th. 2 outs. So ball low is 1-0. So runner takes second. 2 balls, no strikes to the hitter and 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th. Ball sneaks by. Runners on third now with a 3-0 count to the hitter. 2 outs. So 3-0. Fouls off. 3-1. 2 outs. Runner on third.
Go get it, T. Come on, Bubba.
Here's the 3-1 pitch. Nice pitch. 3-2. So count goes full. Tyler fights his way back on this hitter. Fights his way back to a full count. 2 outs. Runner on third. Fouls it off. You okay, Blue? Ump takes the foul tip off the face mask, which is never going to feel good. Tyler really working hard on this hitter. He's got a full count again. Two outs. Another grounder up the middle. Scores a runner from third. Runner's now on first. So we've got I think it's 23-9. So 23-9. We're in the bottom of the 8th. 2 outs. Runner on first. Strike 1. So 0-1 count. 2 outs. High fly ball into shallow center. It's going to score a runner from second, or really from first almost, for another run. So we got a runner on first. We got 2 outs. Runner still second, so we got a runner on second, 2 outs. I believe that was a ball. I think it was called a ball. No, it was a strike. He swung. It was 0-1 count now. 0-1 count on the hitter, 2 outs. Runner on second. Nitro still with a 13-run lead. Line drive foul along the first base line, so foul ball. So Tyler way ahead here, I think 0-2. We've got Tyler pitching with 2 outs, and I believe an 0-2 count to the hitter with a runner on second. Yep, 0-2 count confirmed. Nitro still up, I believe, 23-10. So on the drop third strike, Dylan has to come off the bag, but is able to tag him out at first. So that ends the game. So I believe final score 23-10. A little bit of a drizzle, probably going to start in about 15 seconds here. So I'm going to pack up. Thanks everyone.